Hello again, mentors. Jack the Lad, once again, hope you are well. The reason I keep saying I hope you're well is because I don't know if you're watching these all back to back or if you're watching one and then watching another one another day. And essentially, I want you to be well every day because I'm nice like that. Thanks again for watching. Yeah, these videos are designed, A, to give you a slight insight into the content that I will be talking about on presentation number 1, which is the journey. And also, if for whatever reason any of you couldn't get to the school, it gives you an idea and a sort of flavour of what I spoke to the students about in the schools, which hopefully will help you when you come to have your first mentoring session. So we've spoken about my experiences at school, we've spoken about self-awareness and identity, and one of the final things that I talk to the students about on presentation 1 is the importance of self-belief, because I mean, you know and I know that it's huge. And one of the things that I say to the students in that presentation is the fact that self-belief is huge, because there are times when they are going to need to go alone. They're going to need to go it on their own and try and achieve stuff on their own, because if they take the advice that I've given them and surround themselves with the right kind of people, a strong support network, people that are consistently telling them that they believe in them and that they support them, that's great. However, there are times, as you well know, as I know, when we have to tough it out and take on a challenge on our own, and it becomes all about us. And that, obviously, is where self-belief is huge. One of the other things that I talk to the students about is the fact that once they really start to develop that strong sense of self-belief, they will find it really, really hard to keep anybody around them that doesn't believe in them. Because what they will see is that actually those people are just toxic and they're sucking all of the lifeblood out of them and they're sucking all of that belief out of them. So self-belief, I tell them there's a big difference between having strong self-belief and being arrogant and being cocky. There's a big difference between that, but having that strong sense of self-belief means that you take on the challenge with the right mindset of, yes, I am going to succeed in this challenge. However, I do say to the students, don't just take it from me, take it from a person who I think, male or female, is the greatest athlete of all time. And another video that I show them in presentation 1, the journey, is of the great Serena Williams.
It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, your age, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And I always say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And the reason that I always say that, because I didn't grow up with things being handed to me. I had to work hard, I had to dedicate myself, and I had to be determined, and I was. Even outside of sport, it could be education, it could be business, it could be anything. It requires discipline and hard work and determination. Most importantly, it requires self-belief, because like me, some people might not believe in you, but you have to believe in you. And sometimes you're going to be your own cheerleader, and you have to be your biggest and your best cheerleader. So to all you young athletes, take that to heart and never stop believing in yourself, and really always support who you are.
I'm pretty sure you'll agree that it's really powerful words from an incredible woman. And I play that video to the students because I really want them to listen to the message that Serena Williams is giving them. And it is the fact that she didn't grow up with things being handed to her. I think she's 19 Grand Slam tournaments and none of them were given to her. She had to earn them, and she believed that she could earn them. She's an amazing woman. One of the things that I say to the students in the presentation is, you've got to go out and get it yourself, and you've got to believe you can get it. Because if you think that everything you want is just going to come waltzing into your life one day, sit on your lap and give you a big French kiss, then you're mistaken, because that just simply doesn't happen. And in order to achieve that success, you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe that you have potential, that you have talent, that you have skill, and you've got to believe that the dream you are chasing, and it's worth remembering that the program is called Dare to Dream for a reason. We want them to do just that. We want them to dare to dream, but we also want them to believe that that dream, what they want, the achievements that they want to get to, are in their grasp, but they have to believe in themselves. It's not about other people telling you can do it. It's not about other people telling you that you can't do it. It's about you believing that you have got it in you to chase down the dream that you have, and you believe that you're going to have all the success that you want. So that's kind of the last sort of real nugget from Journey 1, the presentation, is all about self-belief. And I'd like you now to have a chat with your student that you're mentoring again, or all of your students that you're mentoring again, about self-belief. How important it is to you when you've had to apply that. Maybe there's been a time in your working career, or maybe when you was at school, where people were telling you that you weren't going to achieve what you wanted to achieve, that you were going to fail, that you weren't good enough. And did you decide to, I'm going to prove them wrong? Because we all like proving people wrong. So self-belief, whenever you had to use it in your working life, ask the students as well when they've had to use it sort of in their school life or in their personal life, when they've had to really tap in to that inner power, that inner self-belief, to prove to people that they have got it in them and that they can achieve the things that they want to achieve. It's all about self-belief. I'll give you a summary video in just a minute to sort of wrap up everything we spoke about in presentation 1, which is called The Journey. But in the meantime, yeah, you've got your booklet. It's here, that beautiful little booklet. It's just a guide. You don't have to follow. These are just conversation starters, but have a chat about your student with the pointers that we've made about having strong self-belief and essentially, like Serena Williams just said, being your own cheerleader.